If you allow your son to grow up like this, then you failed as a parent. Welcome back to What's Your Opinion? And I'm back with another one. In today's video, it is equally funny. Well, I wouldn't say equally. It's mostly pathetic. You have a 21-year-old Fortnite warrior decides I'm going to challenge some no-nonsense cops. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. As a matter of fact, let's just watch it unfold.
On August 18th, 2023, police officers responded to reports of an underage male trying to purchase items illegally at a convenience store. Officers were informed that the male suspect would not leave the property, and when officers arrived, they are met with the male suspect.
Buddy, how you doing?
Dude, I kind of figured it was you that was here.
Well,
I don't care. Come out here. Lose your attitude, lose your mouth.
Whatever, bro.
Don't whatever me.
You can't touch me.
Listen.
Don't touch me, dude.
Listen, lose your attitude.
Don't touch me.
What are you going to do? You're going to come out like me like that, all right?
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. You're going to stay right here. All right?
My gosh.
Huh?
I said, my
Why
gosh.
don't you have a seat? Let's talk.
My gosh, dude.
What's going on?
I went in there,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried to buy a Fortnite card.
Okay.
And she went off of me and started flipping out on me and told me to get my property. And I told her, I am just trying to buy this because I got my money in here.
A Fortnite
I got
card?
my ID. Yeah.
Are you trying to buy anything illegal? Like, you under?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay.
I turn 21 tomorrow.
Well, you're not 21
So you're
yet.
20.
Okay.
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 So what are you trying to purchase underage?
I was trying to buy me a Fortnite card.
Watch your mouth.
Why? You can't do shit anyways.
What do you mean I can't do shit anyways?
You can't.
What do you mean I can't?
You can't. You have no proof I did anything here.
Yeah, cameras, plus you're being disorderly. Try
No,
me.
I'm not.
Try me.
No, I'm not.
You are.
They-
I told you watch
they
your
told me to
mouth.
get off the
There's a
property
public
for
here.
no reason.
Okay, and now you're still here. It's trespassing.
No, it's not.
It most certainly is. They told you to leave the property. You're still here, so that's called trespassing. Watch me if I can't do something.
This is not trespassing.
They told you to leave the store.
No, it's not.
They
I went
told
in
you
there.
to leave the
I
store.
went in there.
You're still here. That's trespassing.
Listen.
What the? You hear this motherfucker's voice? No, it's not. No, you can't do shit, bro. You can't do. He's 20, about to be 21. This, as a man, is just some pathetic shit. This is pathetic. I don't believe for 1 second that this thing that we see in front of us was raised by an actual man. I don't see any kind of manly, any kind of masculinity, anything that would show me that he was raised by a man. Let's continue.
Listen. I went in there and I went to buy a vape.
He said we can't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. They told him to leave. He's still here. It's called trespassing.
I didn't do anything.
They asked you to leave?
They told me to leave, but I went in there to buy a Fortnite card. And I wanted to buy a Fortnite card and just leave. Okay?
Why are you still here?
Because that's all. I got the money in here, and I was going to go in there, pay for that Fortnite card that I put up there, and then leave. But then they told me, no, we're not letting you purchase this Fortnite card, and we're calling the cops on you.
Right. Okay. Was that the first time or second time? Because they said you tried to buy some. I'm going to assume some alcohol. They said you're trying to buy something underage.
No. I
So
haven't tried to buy alcohol.
they probably listen. So did they say you tried to buy alcohol? They said leave.
No.
So then you.
I didn't try to buy alcohol.
Okay, but a Fortnite card is.
Yes, a Fortnite card.
Right, I get that, but a Fortnite card is. It's just like a.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So why they say you're trying to buy something underage?
Because they kept on telling people they were telling the person, her, was telling people that I was trying to buy a vape for
That's what it was. He was trying to buy a vape.
money. And I told her, I have my ID with me. And, because I do, I have my ID with me.
Well, they can refuse to sell you anything. You know that, right?
I have my ID with me.
They can refuse to sell you anything. You know that, right? And they tell you to leave, you still stay here. It's called trespassing, correct? And they
What a
told you to
loser.
leave, right?
No, they didn't. And they told me to. I asked if they could if I could buy something, and then they told me, oh, you leave. And I told them, I was like, why? You can't make me leave. There's no way they can make us leave.
They can.
Yes.
How can they make us leave when it's a public place?
Private property.
This is a public place.
It's a public place, but it's private property. You have to adhere to their standard protocol policies. They tell you to leave, guess what? They call.
The fact that you have to actually explain this to a 20-year-old, how stores and businesses work, says it all. I mean, we really as parents have to be more involved, have to educate, have to game our kids up. Because this is the result. This is what happens when you don't. A 20-year-old who's going to be 21 the next day after this video, when this took place, does not know that a store, a business is private and they can refuse service to you for whatever reason they want to. And he doesn't know that. But you're going to see moving forward, these cops, the level of weak and patheticness is irritating them to a point you're going to see their reaction. Because I think at this point, they're kind of just waiting for something to happen.
Call us. You don't leave, we take you to jail.
Okay, then I'll go home.
Sit down. You're not done.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to write you a summons for trespassing, okay?
You can't even write me a summons for
Yes, you
trespassing.
can.
Bet me, dude.
Then I'll call the cops.
We are the cops. What are you gonna
You think we
do?
are? You got to call the cops. We're
I'm
here.
going to call the cops and the cops.
Why?
Because I didn't do anything.
You're about to be put in the handcuffs and you'll be taken to jail.
You don't want ID.
Stand up.
You're not going
Stand
yet.
up. Stand up.
Yep, game over.
Stand up.
He was waiting on that.
Stand up.
I know that feeling.
Got me?
He was waiting on that. I promise you, that cop was
Put
waiting
your
on
hands
that.
behind your back.
I'm not.
You're under arrest
What?
for trespassing. Come on.
Okay.
This guy's not really fighting him. He's more being
Put your
annoying.
arm back here.
Okay.
Put it back here.
Okay.
What don't you get?
I gotta go.
He took him down quick.
We need additional.
It's not a good look for the cop, I would say.
I'm gonna call
For the
my
simple
mom.
fact, look at this.
Cool.
You can call her from
This
the
little
jail.
weasel.
From the
Yeah,
jail.
you can.
From the jail you can.
I'm trying to keep a straight face, but I
Well,
can't.
too late. Too late.
The way that cop reacted and took him down, you can see that cop was already annoyed because he was talking crap to him. And he couldn't wait. He just waited for any
Get in the back of the
minute
car.
opportunity to take this guy down.
I told you to leave. You
I'm
refused.
leaving.
No, yeah, you're leaving with us.
Hell now. Yeah.
I gotta get my bike.
Well,
I gotta get my bike.
no, we're not worried about your bike.
Of course he's in the
Should have thought
bike.
about that when they told
course
you to
he's
leave.
riding a
Get in the
bike.
car.
I did leave.
Get in the car.
Don't be sticking hurt me.
No.
All right, right man, silent until you can. There's something you do.
That's my
Can.
bike.
We'll be get you.
You can't do anything to me.
Officers speak with the staff inside
sound
the
like a
store
little
to hear
kid.
their side of the story.
That escalated quick.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it escalated quick in here. That's why I was just like,
Well, what did he try to? He said he tried to buy a
you wanted that.
that.
Okay, so he came in here. He asked to buy a Views. His birthday's tomorrow. He's not 21. So I told him no. And I asked him, I said, you can't hang out here if you're going to wait for Happy Days to open and they'll sell to you. That's not my business. I said, so if that's what you're going to do, I can't have you hanging out here. I said, so just go wait in their parking lot or whatever. Cool, fine, whatever. He came back and asked for a charger, and I said, no, I'm not going to sell to you. You were in here trying to buy stuff underage. Please leave. And then he just got mad at me.
I said, he goes, well, they told me to leave, but I didn't listen. I'm like, well, it's trespassing. He goes, no, it's not. I said, but it is. He goes, you can't do nothing about it. I'm like, I can't. He goes, I'm going to call the cops. I'm like, who the fuck do you think I am? He goes, oh, fuck you, bro.
You're going to call the cops on you?
Yeah, I'm going to call the cops. I'm like, well, I'm already here. And then I told him to sit down. He tried to walk away, so he pulled away from me, and that's what happened on the ground there. And I had to go change my pants.
Bro, you couldn't
He's
wait.
going to jail. So you want him trespass?
Yeah, please.
This is my second one already, so I'm warmed up.
Austin, come on out. We're going to put you in this other car. You still don't want a squad?
I want to go home.
I understand that. You still don't want a squad?
No.
Okay. I'm going to have you seat in the back of this car, okay?
All right.
Watch your head getting in there, okay? I got to put the seatbelt on you. It's our policy. It's to keep you safe.
Hey, Austin.
What?
Are you still about?
Take me home. I can't go to jail.
Okay, well, that's where we're heading.
Damn, his
The
controller's
male
going to get
suspect
cold.
was taken to jail for trespassing and resisting.
Well, damn. First of all, he lives at home with his mommy. 20 years old, about to be 21, trying to buy a vape. And the store wouldn't sell it. And he thinks, oh, I could just stay here and I don't have to leave after I'm told to leave. And you know what the sad part about this is? I think that even after being arrested and being taken down like he was, I don't think he still learned anything. He's probably more upset that he ain't going to be able to go and log into his next match of Fortnite. I mean, listen, I'll be damned. I'll be damned if my son ever does anything like this. He don't come from that. This is crazy, man. Listen, like I said with the cops, I think he was just waiting. I think it was overboard. I'm very objective. I think the cop went overboard on this one. This guy is not a physical threat to anybody. He's just a little bitch. And the fact that you could tell the cop was just waiting to do something just to put this guy in his place, just for acting the way he was acting and everything. But guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about what the cops did and what you think about this clown, this Fortnite king who just can't keep his mouth shut and doesn't know what trespass is. And thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next What's Your Opinion?